Welcome to Northumberland and Travel in the Know with me, Philip Saunders. We're in the village of either Bamburgh or Bamburgh. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, which is a little embarrassing, but I'm sure we'll find out later. What is for sure is it's a glorious summer's day on the Northumberland coast, and this is a stunning village. In today's episode, we're going to discover the castle, also probably take a look at the beach. We'll find out about the legendary story of Grace Darling, one of Britain's most famous lighthouse keepers ever. And we're going to have lunch at the Potted Lobster, which I'm told by friends serves the most incredible seafood for miles around. Let's find out if it's really worth this detour. In this spirit, together, let the adventure begin. Avanti! Really admire the confidence of this butcher. Carnivore heaven since 1887. He's certainly got high confidence in his products, even on a windy day. It's perhaps not surprising. I mean, look at those Scotch eggs and the roast pork. And they do hot babs, a really reasonable price. Look at this. Hot roast beef, £5. Hot pork and apple, £4.80. One of the things that really strikes me as I wander around this wonderful village is that there are plenty of fantastic places to choose from where you can eat out at a whole range of prices. Just walking past another one, I think the Victoria Hotel, which looks very smart. But I've heard a lot about the Potted Lobster, so that's where I'm going. I'm hugely excited to try out the menu. And what a menu. I mean, there are so many specials of a day listed inside that I can scarcely know where to start. But looking at the main menu, just to give you an idea of the range, you've got smoked haddock chowder soup, king prawns, potted lobster, Shetland mussels. That's just for starters, and there's a whole load more as well. Main courses include pan-roasted cod loin with chorizo jam. Then you've got, of course, lager and lemon battered haddock, seafood linguine, Northumberland dressed crab salad, wild mushroom risotto. There are options for vegetarians, and also rump of lamb, sirloin steak. But I think that their biggest speciality is their lobster. They have locally caught lobster at market price, and serving options include poached, served cold with garlic mayonnaise, grilled with thermidor sauce, or grilled with garlic and parsley butter. I'm not sure I can afford the lobster, but I'm going to make sure that we have a good choice of food, possibly 2 or 3 starters, just to get a real feel for the range of the restaurant and what it has to offer. They're extremely busy today. They have 2 large parties coming literally at 12:15, 15 minutes after opening, which means that the whole of the inside of the restaurant is full. But doesn't it look beautiful? And certainly my dear friend Nikki from Nikki's Nosh would be delighted to know that half of the restaurant is open to her beloved adopted dog, Lenny. So this is a place to visit, Nikki, and it's not that far from York. The whole menu looks amazing.
Yeah.
So perhaps I should choose my food, because then we can pair it with a nice glass of white wine.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking going for 3 starters. I'm told by the owner that Sim's smoked haddock chowder is out of this world. Is that right?
It's really good, the chowder. Yeah, we do sell an awful lot of the chowder.
Because I noticed you also had a crab soup.
That's right.
But what would you recommend between the
I
two?
would probably have the chowder.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to go for the haddock chowder, a cup. Then I thought, this sounds amazing. Your potted lobster, a mix of local lobster, fresh crab, crayfish, shrimp, smoked trout, set in butter with warm toast. You describe that as posh, a bit like me. Posh,
exactly.
potted shrimp. Is that it's out of this world, is it?
It is. We do sell.
Well, we have to go for that then as well. And then I have a personal love for mussels.
Okay.
Normally Belgian mussels, because they do them very well. But here we're talking about Shetland mussels, although we're in England. Shetland mussels. I think I'll have a starter portion of that as well. And that comes with crusty bread as well. Do you think that together will be enough?
Absolutely.
And am I making a terrible mistake not having one of your amazing mains, or do you think that this will give me a good
I think a lot of people
idea?
Time they do tend to get a couple of starters to tidy them all.
Okay, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Thanks.
Okay, hang on, don't go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk wine in a moment, but something is really bothering me. I'm in Northumbria, I'm doing a vlog, and I've no idea how to introduce the place, because I'm not sure if it's called Bamburgh, as in Germany, or Bamburgh as in Middlesbrough? Could you help me out here?
It's called Bamburgh.
It's called what?
Will you be able to edit that out?
I don't want to. It's great because it shows I'm not the only one who's confused. If you don't mind,
Bamburgh.
it's Bamburgh.
Yeah, Bamburgh.
It's Bamburgh like Middlesbrough.
That's
There you
right.
go, viewers. It's not just me. Everyone can make a mistake over Bamburgh or Bamberg, but we're not going to make any mistake on the food or the wine.
Definitely.
So, just a glass of white wine that goes well with those choices. What do you recommend?
So we always recommend the picturesque.
You do?
Yes, French
Excellent.
white wine goes really well with fish.
Fantastic. And could I have a carafe of tap water? Is that possible?
Of course, yeah.
You are amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, your name is?
It's Annie.
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 From Northumbria.
From Northumberland.
Genuine. Oh, Northumberland.
Northumberland, yeah.
So is it Northumberland or Northumbria?
Northumberland, we say.
Why am I saying Northumbria? I've gone completely loopy. And where's your hometown, Annie?
I'm Newcastle originally.
You're in Newcastle?
I do live like Annick. So
Brilliant. Do you support Newcastle United?
Yes, I do.
We have something in common. I don't.
Right.
But the thing we have in common, or the person, is Sir Bobby Robson. Because I'm from Ipswich originally, and I'm an Ipswich fan.
Yeah.
I used to live around the corner from him.
Yeah.
I used to sing carols at his house at Christmas.
Small world.
Yes, absolutely. An amazing man. Of course, it's the exciting moment.
Mussels.
Amazing.
And a cup of chowder.
Look at that. So it really is very windy indeed outside. If there's any background noise, I'm sorry, but it's better than copyrighted music. And the food looks so delicious, but I'm sure it's worth it. There's a dog barking in agreement there. I mean, just look at this chowder, which is the chef's speciality, I'm told. Oh, goodness me, the wind is blowing everything away. Right, we're going to tuck into that chowder first. It's quite useful how everything, oh, it looks so creamy. It's quite useful how everything has arrived at the same time on this occasion, because it means that I can try everything, show you, and then eat in silence, which is a nice change. Oh, wow. Guys, this is sensational. First of all, just look at how full of goodness it is. It's full of chopped potato, carrots. Also, I think it's probably chives. I think there's some celery in there. And then absolutely luscious smoked haddock. And the chowder itself is so creamy. I honestly don't believe there's anyone in Boston or New England even who could rival this chowder. It is that good. This chowder alone is reason enough to come to Bamburgh. The flavour, the smoked flavour of the haddock is out of this world. You can see that this has been done in small batches and is really the highest quality haddock. I can't praise it enough. Now, like with any soup, you've got to try the bread and see how good the bread is. Dipped into the soup. There's some sweet corn in there as well. The bread is great. A lovely crunchy crust, full of grain, full of flavour. Outstanding. It seems a crime to put this to one side. And to be honest, you know, for a small lunch, that would do in its own right. Now, how do you eat mussels without making a mess? I don't mind making a mess when I'm at the beach, and I would just use the shells. But here, I'm going to start with a fork and be very genteel. Oh, wow. I mean, the mussel, I love the flavour of mussels as well, but these mussels are infused with garlic and the sauce that they're cooked in. Subtle flavouring. Two, I think, mussels which have quite a strong taste. I think a delicious seafood taste, but this is just done so well. And this shell has some of a delicious sauce. This is superb. I'm going to take the spoon from the chowder, forgive me, because this sauce is different. It's lighter. And I'm just going to scoop out some of that sauce. I'm going to get, this is fun. I'm going to get a mussel in the sauce as well. You can see a nice spoonful. The sauce is amazing. Again, creamy. It's got the benefit of, I think, the chives. A little bit of garlic, but not too much. And also a beautiful citrus finish. Some really lovely lemon, but not overpowering. That is also out of this world, making a bit of a mess here. And now I'm really excited about this as well. This is the potted lobster. Posh potted shrimp, they say. Just look how beautiful it is. I don't want it to tip out there, but it is a work of art in itself. Beautiful taste, and some lemon on the side as well. I don't think I need any butter for this. Certainly not initially. What I do need is to deal with the wind. Right, let's have a look at this. Gosh. It just looks gorgeous. And this is a way of enjoying their signature lobster. Indeed, I mean, the whole restaurant is called the Potted Lobster, so this is their signature dish. That is heavenly, and I truly mean what I'm saying. That is heavenly. So rich, as you would expect from something related to potted shrimp. Delicately flavoured with the fish, the lobster, the herbs, and I would say ever such a slight hint of spices, you know, almost curry spices. I can't get over how good the food is. I don't need to do a summary afterwards. This restaurant is without doubt going to receive the Travel in the Know Platinum Award for outstanding food. And if you're in Northumberland, not Northumbria, Northumberland, take the detour off the A1, because I'm telling you, it's worth it. It will be a decision you never regret. And now let's taste the white wine. Absolutely beautiful. Attention and quality are the watchwords here. Believe it or not, everyone, I have got Greeno on the phone, possibly the world's best food vlogger. And he is going to come to the potted lobster. He's tried before, but based on my recommendation, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, I'm causing chaos, Greeno, just so you know. The wind is incredible. I've also discovered that wasps really love mussels. And unfortunately, the pepper pot's fallen over because of the wind. It's a scream. But it's even better because you're on the phone. Nobody will believe me. They'll think that I've gone completely mad and that I'm talking to myself. But I promise this is Greeno from Greeno Eats. Okay, right, that's a cut. The whole cost of the meal was £49.25, I think. It's so windy, I've had to put the receipt away and I can't remember where it is. But it's pretty much right. Considering that was 3 courses, plus wine, and the staggeringly good quality, it's true value for money. Another thing I appreciate is the fact that no service charge was automatically added to the bill. Of course, I did leave a tip. If you're anywhere near here, I must insist, come to Bamburgh. It is stunning, but this restaurant is out of this world. Such a beautiful little village. Something to see, something to visit, something to taste at every corner, truly. When you just look at this castle, it's extraordinary to think how much history has been witnessed, because there's been a castle on this side at the heart of Northumbrian life, believe it or not, for over 3,000 years. The site was originally the location of a Celtic Britannic fort, which was called Dingwarry, or something like that. I'm sure my pronunciation is dreadful. It may well have been the capital of the kingdom of Bernicia, which was founded around about 420 AD. The castle kept passing almost continuously between the Anglo-Saxons and Britons, but it ultimately came under Anglo-Saxon control in 590 AD. And later still, the Normans built a castle on this site, and that actually remains the core of the present castle. In 1095, there was a revolt against the Normans, and it was supported by the castle's owner, and it returned to British control at that point. In the 17th century, the castle deteriorated significantly, but it was restored by various owners in both the 18th and 19th centuries. Eventually, it was purchased by William Armstrong, who was a Victorian-era entrepreneur, and it still belongs to the Armstrong family to this day. The castle also played its role in Second World War history as well. Quite a large number of pillboxes were built in the surrounding dunes to help prevent a German invasion. The Royal Navy also named a corvette in 1944 after the castle, HMS Bamburgh Castle. If you want to visit, you can get a day ticket for the following prices: an adult £18.75, child 5 to 16 £9.40, the little ones free of charge. But if you're a family, you can benefit 2 adults up to 3 children, £55, not a bad deal. It's a nice circuit walk all the way around the castle, from the village onto the beach, through the sand dunes, back up a path and back round the castle. Stunning views in every direction, and I think blessed with the weather, despite the wind. Grace Darling is such a hero in these parts that the RNLI even has a museum dedicated to her memory. But unfortunately, and somewhat bizarrely, it's closed at weekends. It's so windy out here, I can't imagine my mic is picking up anything. So let's go inside St Aidan's Church to follow the story. Grace Horsley Darling was born on the 24th of November 1815, the daughter of a lighthouse keeper. Her reputation across this country grew following her participation in the rescue of survivors from the shipwrecked Forfarshire in 1838. The boat was a paddle steamer and it had run aground in the Farne Islands. Grace lived much of her early life in the lighthouse with her father and family. Really tough conditions. And looking from an upstairs window, it is she who noticed the wreck and survivors of the Forfarshire. The boat had foundered on the rocks and broke in half, and one of the halves had tragically sunk. It was 1838, and her father, together with Grace, decided that the weather was too inclement to send out a lifeboat, and instead they rowed out to the island. It was a long route, over 1.5 miles. While her father helped the survivors and one lone surviving woman, Sarah Dawson, into the boat, Grace held the cable steady in the water. Once they had brought the 4 men and Sarah Dawson back to the lighthouse, William Darling set out in the boat again with 3 of the rescued men to find another further 4 survivors and bring them back as well. Grace had played a key role throughout all of this rescue. Meanwhile, a lifeboat did set out from Seahorses, but it was too late to rescue anybody else, and the intervention of the Darlings had saved all these lives. The conditions were so rough that the lifeboat couldn't return to shore and actually headed to the lighthouse, and everybody stayed there for a further 3 days until the weather calmed and it was possible to return to the mainland. Many died, as the Forfarshire had actually been carrying 62 passengers. Grace's bravery and the example she had set, that's what really stirred the emotions and admiration of a nation. Tragically, she died at a young age of consumption, which took so many people in that era, just 26 years old. But she's never forgotten, and the RNLI Museum here truly marks the achievement of her lifetime and gives tribute to her extraordinary compassion and courage. May Grace always rest in peace. Despite the wind, I hope you've enjoyed the good weather and the wonderful food just as much as I have here in picturesque Bamburgh. I really recommend a visit. If you've enjoyed the show, please like the video, subscribe, and why not ask for notifications so you never miss another episode of your all-time favourite Travel in the Know. So from Bamburgh in Northumberland, farewell, goodbye, and see you on another adventure very soon. Bye bye.